the furthest wall in between window 2 and 3 to have something, or have the ability to have something, but yeah, I don't know. You lost me at inches? Yeah, that's about how my first dates go. You could, but it would add separation to the room. Mayhaps you're right. You're still doing that shelf? Because if so, you could do the backslash up to that shelf in the bottom of the cabinets. But have you decided to remove the shelf ever look odd? Are we mostly all in agreement that the furthest wall should also have a backslash in between the two windows? I think so. I think if some spots are gonna have cabinet or gonna have a backslash meeting the countertop, all of the countertops should be met with a backsplash. Gotta go to a meeting. This is way more interesting though. Later, Taito. Appreciate the insight that you had. Means a lot. It's very, very, very helpful, even if it's just a couple of opinions. Any walls with cabinet should have a backsplash. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Yeah, none of these are really speaking to me all that much. Another set of photos. How many more did I take? Everything is... Dude, my headphone cable is not working with me right now. It's fighting me at the moment. Honestly, there's a photo here that I'm gonna add that has color. I feel like I'm gonna skip it immediately, but I'm gonna add it. Why not? Oh boy. Now, how about the oatmeal color? It wouldn't complement or bounce off of the countertop, but it might blend with the wall a little bit. The one below the pink, cold, not doing it. Gray, hate it. Blech. What are the details on this? Give me the rundown. United Tile. This high gloss wall tile has a porcelain body, so it can be used as interior or exterior. Each color in the fabulous color palette features a high shade variation. Oh. High shade variation. And they're only available in 2.5 by 10. Those are some long boys of a lot of different color. I don't think that would be good. I think that might end up being too noisy then. Maybe. But there's something about the distress of the oatmeal color that I really like. How it's like a nice warm color, but then there's blotches of white. It almost is like, oh man. Chat, talk with me. Let's talk a little bit about this oatmeal color real quick, okay? Let me do a little enhance. Real quick, like. Let's talk a little bit about this oatmeal color here. So, the cabinets that I have, right? They're a knotty alder. So there's a lot of knots, natural distresses in the wood itself. It's very non-uniform. Like, there's a couple of scratches on some of the cabinets, and they don't stick out at all. There's like some spots where it's a little weathered. It almost feels like there's some sandpaper that was rubbed over it, and it fits completely, right? Feels dirty. Wow, 3 people just said that. Jeez, really? You really think so? That almost looks like scratches on the tile. That's kind of how I see it, though, right? The cabinets naturally have, you know, imperfections to them. I want to call them imperfections because that seems more gentle. Let's not think scratches or dirtiness. Let's think imperfections. So I feel like the backsplash would almost mesh pretty well with how weathered the cabinets are. What is different, though? Hmm. Mayhaps you're right. It looks like somebody stained it. I don't know, man. It's almost like a perfect blend. The oatmeal color, I think, complements the wall. And then the white splotches in it, like, tie in the trim around the windows. It feels like it could be a good anchor between the two, but I don't know. Something about me kind of really fucks with it. The only thing that scares me is the high color variance that it says. Because you guys look over here, forgive me. You see that stock photo, or the stock photo on the top right? With the green? See if I can zoom in a little bit more. That's the color variance it's talking about. So see, like on the bottom right of it, a couple of them are really dark. That's kind of the variance that would end up happening with the oatmeal, or with all these. So are you planning to change the lights? No, the lights are already good as is. The lights are nice and warm tone. I like them a lot. It will go well only if the current light stays. Yeah, the current lights are staying for sure. Imperfections in wood equals natural. Imperfections in porcelain equals rundown. You have to get a bunch of samples and look at them together because they might end up too on the brown side for the white of the countertop. You're actually right. What if this isn't the darkest that it goes? The oatmeal could end up being darker than this by a considerable amount. And that does make me nervous. See, that's like kind of been the scary thing about pretty much everything that I've ordered so far. The cabinets, you know, with knots and stuff in them, right? Every single one of them was going to have pretty significant variance to them. I had no idea what it was going to look like when it actually got installed in the kitchen. The flooring, no idea what it was going to look like because on a flooring sample, there's only like 3 tiles as opposed to the 12 that they picked from for the actual thing. So I had no idea what the flooring was actually going to look like with the variance. Same thing with the countertops. I can see what the slab looks like, but I have no clue what design or what parts of a slab are actually going to end up making it in the kitchen and where they're going to go. So I got no clue about that even until Friday. So it's like, am I gonna order something that has even more variance to it that I gotta gamble on? I don't know. That gets kind of scary. Because if the first thing you order has variance, okay, cool. There's no problem with it, right? Sure, there's variance with it, but you're not fighting against anything. Dude, my shoulder is cramping up. What the fuck? My shoulder is so bad. Ow. God. Oh my god. Ow. 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 God, hold on. Ow. What did I do to my shoulder? Holy shit, it hurts so bad. Ow. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'll be back in a second. Yo, chat. I'm not even kidding. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like muscle, or not muscle. I don't know what part of it's hurting exactly, but my shoulder hurts so bad I can't raise it vertically up all the way. Like, just out of nowhere, I have significant pain in my left shoulder. Like, purely in what feels like the joint, like the muscle area of it. I'm in so much pain and I don't understand what happened. Did I like fuck up my shoulder somehow when I did those sit-ups? Or push-ups? Just yank it? I tried. I can't. I tried to do like, just to get it to pop somehow. I couldn't. Did you move it weird? I don't know. I thought I had good form and I stretched before I did those push-ups. And I didn't feel weird when I was doing them. Oh my god. It's like, if I move it in a certain way, my whole body gets that rush of cold to it. There's no way it's not gonna pop in a second. I'm gonna see God when this does. Oh, I can't move. Oh my god. It feels like it's contracting in on itself. Oh. Oh my god. I just want to pop it. Like, it feels like it just needs a giant release, but I can't. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. I need to not try and do that because if I get my arm up there and can't bring it all the way down, it's gonna get stuck in a pose that will get me banned off the site. I need to not do that. Holy shit. Yo, chat, can y'all give me a few minutes? I need to get a sweatshirt and throw a heating pad on. Give me a minute. Dude. I don't know what the hell happened. Jesus. Ugh. He's gonna keep streaming with us, huh? What else am I gonna do? Sit in pain and not stream? I'm gonna be in pain regardless. Doesn't mean I should stop streaming. Lord. I have no idea what has made this occur, but alright. Anyway. Okay. So, court of public opinion. The oatmeal feels a little too scary to go with. Also, I think most of you guys just don't even like it. Most of y'all are not vibing with the oatmeal, right? Yeah, too much variability. Half y'all don't even like it. It looks dirty. Distresses in tile is not the same as distresses in wood. Okay. The oatmeal is not it. Too small? Way too small. Way too small. A lot of options here. A lot of options here. A lot of choices. A lot of options here. I don't know about... You know, my eyes are kind of getting a little bit drawn to the hexagon on the bottom right there, but I don't think I took any more photos to really know more about that. Also, if the texture is not the same as the countertops, I think it'll just look a little awkward. I don't know. Chat, if I'm gonna be honest, it's not fair because I have more options to go through and I'm still going to. But at this point, I'm comparing everything against that one tile that we found earlier. The white one with the verticals that were a little bit distressed and the hexagons. Probably more of the verticals though. That's kind of the one that's core on my mind at the moment. I think distresses in tile works if it's a natural material like stone, but if it's clearly fabricated, it looks wrong. I see what you mean, yeah. Kind of like the naughty stuff in the wood that I got probably wouldn't look as good if the wood wasn't natural. That makes sense. I'm kind of with you on that. Like they did have a hexagon shape though. I'm partial to it. I don't know. It might need to be a rectangle. Hexagon might not fit with literally anything else in the entire kitchen. I don't know if I like the idea of it really. The light gray bottom right will look good if it's a color. It's a color mirror to your counter. You guys really are like big cold, huh? Big cold really sold you out for millions. That's flipped house gray. That is a disgusting color of gray. I hate that gray. In fact, I hate your opinion. In fact, no, I'm kidding. I'll respect your opinion, but I incredibly disagree. The blue is pretty. Yeah, you like the blue? Are you a big fan of the blue? Jump scare. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Jump scare. Not doing it. The top diamond section. Tell me if I'm wrong, but don't those diamonds look like something you'd see in a bathroom more than a kitchen? Especially with the color variants of those. That looks like a bathroom wall. That does not look like a kitchen wall. Maybe I'm not bougie enough for a kitchen that would work with those, but that looks like a bathroom wall. Actually, it looks like bathroom flooring in a shower. That looks like shower tub flooring. Oh, those chevrons in the second row at the top, warm in tone. It's hard to tell from the photo. Second row at the top. Chevrons? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. They could all be laid in the same direction. Oh no, I'm looking at the stock photo on the right side. That looks like a bathroom to me. Don't like the parallelograms. Holy shit, that's a word that I have not heard in a while. Alright, new group of photos.
You really nailed PeteZahHutt. I love that emote a lot. Also 3-year pog or something.
Thank you, Fierce. Chat, I don't mean to be that guy, but I realize that the last photo that I am going to show you, the last photo in all these, has like 30 options. So if you're like, this guy's really not hitting the nail on the head with any of these, there's gonna be a photo at the end that's like a bunch of shit. Okay, it's not 30, it's like 15, but where do we end off with these? These three? I think these three. Oh my god. I forgot about these. The kind of texture that the ones on the left here, like the flames look, that's a logo of something, isn't it? Is that like a gas station logo or some other shit? Some company has a logo that looks exactly like that. Immediate note of the penny tiles and small hexagons. Yeah, penny tiles look terrible. Agreed, agreed. The small hexagons look smushed. These are all way too out there for me. I'm moving on. I'm not looking at these anymore. Why did I take a photo of this? Why did I think I was gonna consider this at all? What am I looking at? I guess they're just rectangle. No, okay, no, hold on, never mind. Middle glossy doesn't look that weird. That doesn't look that bad. There's a little bit of warpness to it, though. So the light could bounce off of it a little strange. Can we get an enhance? I want to see that stock photo a little clearer. What is this a photo of? Is this in a pool? Is this in a public pool? There is no other place where you have a wall that looks like this with a plastic chair. Why is there a vase with flowers? Where the fuck was this photo taken? What is this supposed to be modeling? What am I looking at? Someone's got a white vest on in the background that they just did not crop in. Someone's got a nice all-white comfy plush attire on. And I need to be admitted there. Not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. Not the slightest. Anyway. Man-made white, 3-inch by 12-inch. This is a very large enhance. Maybe a little too large. Just calm down a little bit there, Brandon. Calm down a smidge, would you? Hello. Are we feeling these at all? 3-inch by 12-inch tiles? Hmm. And the color's too cool tone for what you're going for? That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at the long strip in the middle. And I'm trying to remember if it was cool tone or warm tone. They're not great. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine it in the kitchen. I feel like when I walk into it, I'm gonna get flashbanged. Like, it's gonna be way too white. Like, I'm just looking at this photo, trying to imagine the countertops in place, and then that on the wall. There's no way I don't walk in and get flashbanged, right? Because the thing is, man, I love how the kitchen looks as is. Not without the countertops. But when that gets thrown in, I already love the color of the walls. I don't want to overshadow the wall color because I love how they look already. You know? It is incomplete though. Like looking at this photo, it looks very incomplete. Like I need a backsplash. But I don't want a backsplash that just blind your eyes. I want it to be warm and inviting. So I don't want it to be too stark white. You know what I mean? If I find a backsplash in the wall color, well, that's what I'm kind of looking at, like the cream on here, right? On the middle bottom there. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about any of this. I'm sure about some things. Cream's definitely better than the white. You think so? But then you got the countertops, and like, how's the cream gonna bounce off the countertops? Nude also looks good. Nude looks cold. Compare cream and nude to each other. Cream looks warm toned, nude looks cold toned. I don't think nude would end up looking good in the kitchen. I think it would look too gray. Hmm. Okay, cream on this photo may be a consideration. But then it comes down to, do I want 3-inch by 12-inch blocks on my wall? Because that's a lot for a single tile. Someone said it earlier that big tile squares feel sterile. So even if the color looked okay, I don't know if it would end up actually looking good on the wall itself. We could also look at kitchens that are finished with similar countertop. Yeah, it could. Very well could. Honestly, man, I'm trying to think. I need to talk to my contractor about this. Just be honest and be like, dude, I have not picked out a countertop. I mean, he probably knows. He's in contact with the guy who runs the warehouse that I would order from. So he knows that I haven't picked out anything yet. I almost kind of want to hit up and be like, dude, I am having way too much anxiety over finding a backsplash that's going to complement the countertop, that I want to wait until the countertop gets put in before I make a decision. Problem is that's going to push out the backsplash install, but not a lot though. Because the backsplash could come in within a week. So the countertop gets installed on Friday. The backsplash wouldn't be able to be ordered until very likely Monday at the earliest, right? And that could get in within the week, so it would maybe get installed like the following week early on. Because at this point, it's only the difference between 2 days. It's already Thursday. So if I ordered today, like it's a 2-day difference versus me having the countertops in. And I feel like that's a kind of a weight off my shoulders. Because every decision that I've had to make so far has had to be with the things not being in already. I had to decide on the cabinets as the first thing, and the countertops for that matter, both without knowing what they were going to look like in the actual kitchen. I had to get the flooring in and picked out before I knew what the cabinets were even going to look like, right before they got installed. So it'd be kind of nice to, for the first time, make a decision after knowing exactly what my kitchen's going to look like with everything else in. That'd be kind of nice. If you have your options narrowed down, you could let them know in advance as well to maybe set them aside or something. Well, that's not. There's no setting aside. They have. It's a giant warehouse. You let them know how much they need of a product, and they order it for you. There's not like any setting anything aside because they don't have a stock there. They have a bunch of suppliers. There's someone, Wing. Have a good one. Good luck with work. I think it's super fair to want a good look at the thing. Recommend grabbing a few select samples and bringing them home to see them in the actual light against the actual countertop. Yeah, makes sense for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's just too much. I don't know. Everything else has kind of been great so far. This is a decision that I just don't feel confident in without knowing exactly what the countertop's going to look like in place. But that does not mean that we stop looking right now. I have more photos. Oh god, I'm going so far back, I didn't mean to. I clicked on doing things, I'm sorry. Oh god, I didn't mean to do it. You guys do need to see the curveball. I've been saving that for last. Not intentionally, it just happened to be that way. Alright. Are you guys ready? The final photo that I have. Actually, now that I look at it, I don't think I like any of these. I don't think I like any of these now that I'm actually looking at the photo. That's not the whole photo. This is zoomed in and cropped. Oh yeah, wow, what the fuck? Dude, I lied. I straight up lied. Oh, you guys are gonna love this, the final photo. These all look fucking terrible. What am I thinking? Look at the way that these are hung up as well, too. These look like something that I'll buy off Etsy. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Great site. But these look like, I don't know, Wayfair. Not like a giant tile supplier. They're so different. Like, look, I could just pick one off. I feel like there's a barcode on the back that I could just, like, grab it and scan at the cashier at the front of the warehouse. It would be nice if it wasn't the varied that looks dirty. Yeah, I do see the one the exact one you're talking about. How on earth did the kitchen get changed to this photo? There'll be a lot of grout too. Yeah. Okay. Narrowed everything down to the photos that I took. And at the very least, I have at least 3 samples that I kind of want to get a look at. Most of these are too gray. Yeah, most of them are cool tone too. Look at the pebbles on the first, on the upper row. Oh my god. How do you even make that work? There's probably some kitchens where that looks really good. Not mine though. There's definitely some that make that work, but that's crazy to me. Bougie shower floor if I've ever seen it. You're kind of right. You are not wrong. Alright, chat. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it immensely. Die. Hi. What happened to my hair? Oh god, my hair got messed up. What's up? I kind of just look like floating arms and a head. I like can't visibly see my shirt. Or my pants. Is there gonna look like the next TFT set by chance? I saw the premiere video after Worlds, and I watched Mortog kind of explain a lot of it. It looks good. I haven't watched any games though of it. Did shoulder pain go away? A little bit actually. The heating pad kind of helped. Which is good. I don't know what happened to it though. I'm hoping I don't wake up with it significantly worse, because I don't know what's going on. That is the shoulder that I have a bad rotator cuff on, but I don't know why my rotator cuff would suddenly be hurting like that. I need to go to bed, but I also need to eat again. And I need to brush my teeth and do other things, and I don't want to do any of that. I just want to slip into bed and wake up in the morning. Oh my god, I can't move my left arm. I cannot move my left shoulder. I will be in too much pain if I do. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I don't know what happened. We'll see if this goes away in the morning, or I might take a hammer to it. Very purple shadow right now? Yeah, true. Man, I want to see a doctor if it doesn't go away in a few days. Thank you for your advice. Good job. 3-day rule on the doc. Fuck you, chat. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching the stream. I appreciate y'all. Slowly faded and faded away, all of you, as we delved into different games tonight. It was a good stream. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging. Thanks to the people that raided. That was also really cool. We'll be live tomorrow with more Mythical. Building day for the library at Spawn. Because we got a business that we need to run. We've invited in some people. We've piqued interest, and we need to sustain. Do I feel better later tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I just have to live with only one shoulder, which, like, oh god, don't do that. Oh my god, why would I shoulder shrug right now of all times? Oh my god. I think if the pain gets any worse, it might turn into pleasure. I need to log off. Today, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I like you. Today, tomorrow. So no stream today? Yup. Later today? Yup. That's the feel. That's the one. Alright, chat. Appreciate you hanging. Thanks for kicking around. I realistically should have stopped streaming 6 hours ago, but who cares? This is around the time that I'd like to be waking up in the day. God damn it. Why am I alive at 4 a.m.? I'm not going to sleep until 6 a.m. I'm not going to wake up until like 1 p.m. Fuck, dude. I had a good sleep schedule for a month. I stream at like 2 p.m. and that's later than I'd like to start because I always want to go for like 8 hours at a minimum because if I don't, it feels way too short. And then it gets to 10 or 11 o'clock at night and I haven't streamed for a few days, so I just want to keep streaming. So then I stream until 4 a.m. And then I end up going to bed and getting a full 8 hours. And now I'm going to wake up and stream at 4 p.m. and everything's going to be terrible. God damn it. I literally built that playlist with all those oldies music hits to be able to bump up nice fresh in the morning. You know what I mean? Nice 7 or 8 a.m. start to a stream day. Those kick on. It's just a good fucking vibe the whole way through. I don't want to be going live at 4 p.m. until 4 a.m., man. Who cares? I'm just monologuing, right? Who cares, man? I'll be live today, tomorrow with some games. I'll catch y'all then. Have a great night. Appreciate the fuck out of y'all. Thanks for the wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later, all right? Peace! Have a good one, y'all.